Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Brandon Muddy Rivers here with HomeGrown MMA, and today we're going to be talking about how to handle your first loss. Okay, it's a topic that a lot of people don't really want to talk about, and may think that it may never apply to you, but in this sport, everyone takes a loss at some point. And what we're going to be talking about today is how we handle that loss and how we grow from it so that we don't lose in the same way and that we are a more complete fighter after we process that loss. So after you lose, you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be mad at a lot of different people. A lot of people are gonna be mad at themselves. But with that being said, we have to handle that loss gracefully. You want to go and shake your opponent's hand, shake the coach's hands, thank your opponent, and you also want to thank your coaches for helping prepare you for the fight. Even though you didn't get the outcome that you were looking for, they took the time to train you, and you guys are all in that together. So don't forget that, okay? Everyone on your team took that loss with you, okay? You didn't take that loss alone. So you're gonna be thinking about that when you're leaning on these people. So if you have some thoughts in your mind, just get them out. Talk to the people on your team. They should be there for your support. Don't hold things in. Don't feel like you can't talk to people. All of the people that supported you in your wins will still support you in your losses. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So right after you lose, after you get home, whatever, you want to take some time, about 48 hours, just to process it. Take some time to yourself. Don't go out and talk to too many people. Just stay within yourself and figure out what happened, what led up to the mistakes, what led up to the fight. If there was anything going on at home, were you truly focused? And once you have a better understanding of what led up to the fight and how you felt before the fight and during the fight, now it's time to go back and look at the tape, okay? And you want to look at the tape several times. It's very difficult. I know a lot of people, myself included, I hated to look at the tape of myself losing, but you truly do learn more in a loss than you do in a win. Don't try to discredit your opponent when you're watching your tape. You lost. It's already over with, okay? It's already over with. There's nothing you can do about it. Just give them credit for what happened and get better from it. Don't make excuses for yourself. Just look at what happened. And after you look at the tape by yourself, you look at the tape with your training partners and your coaches, and you see what they saw and see if they have any tips for you. And you want to try to come up with a game plan that will eliminate the weaknesses that you've shown in that tape. All right, so say you weren't able to check leg kicks or you didn't know what to do. So your coach is gonna say, all right, so now when we go start training, we're gonna spend 5 to 10 minutes each day on leg kicks and how to check them, leg kick defense. And that's how you want to do that. Or weekend wrestling, incorporate more wrestling into your training. Maybe you do want to get some more training partners that are a little bit better, more suited for the wrestling game. So you want to take those steps, and once you determine what it was that went wrong, come up with a game plan to fix that. All right. So next thing that I want you guys to do, and it takes some time. Kind of hard. It's pretty difficult for a lot of people because as soon as you lose, you're gonna want to get right back out there. I know you're gonna want to get right back out there and take that loss. But as long as you're focused on your last fight, you're not truly focused on your next fight. So you got to take some time to get out of that mindset and to focus on being a better fighter. Now that you've incorporated all of these training techniques to cover up your weaknesses, now we want those become second nature and a part of your game plan, so that you're not necessarily just doing that because you're upset that you lost your last fight. You're doing that because it's now a good habit. And once you've done that, I'd say give yourself at least 30 days, 30 to 45 days at least. Really closer to 60 to 90 days, so that you can truly train and get yourself ready and really focus on fixing your mistakes that you made in your first loss or your most recent loss. So, if you take those steps and you do those things and you truly look at the fight and you look at it with people like on your team that care about you and are there for you, you should be able to correct those mistakes. Don't look at it as the end of the world. First thing that happens after every situation, good or bad, is an overreaction. So don't overreact, or don't let that overreaction take you too far. You say you want to take 48 hours, process what happened, and then after you've processed what happened, you want to go ahead and start coming up with a game plan and get back to training so that you can correct those mistakes. And you don't want to get back into the fight too soon. All right, you want to give yourself time so that the training can take effect and that you are actually a better fighter. You know what I mean? So that's the lesson for today. Hopefully you won't be taking too many L's, but if you do take an L, you take these steps and you will learn from it. All right, thanks guys.